Almost anything. So today we're going to be doing 50 laps. We have 10 extra for runoff for green, white checkers, just in case we were to need those. So we're going to 50. 50 is white, 51 is checkered. And I think we have just a few new people with us here today, so I'll do a quick rundown of our basic rules and stuff. For cautions, it is either 2 concurrent self-spins, so it would just be more than one self-spin happening at the same time, or a contact incident, which will immediately bring out a yellow. So if there's if someone gets turned more than 90 degrees by somebody else, then that's an incident. That's a contact incident. That's a yellow. If 2 people were to just spin around at the same time under their own doing, then that will be a yellow. For restarts, we are doing single file, and we race back. So when the yellow comes back, or when the yellow comes out, you will be racing back to the line. If the yellow comes out like right before you take the line, I wouldn't race around. I'd just maintain your position. Make sure that once the yellow comes out and you do make it back to the line, that you slow down carefully. Don't just slam the brakes and get someone into a wreck. And for restarts, we had quite a problem with this the past couple of weeks. I wanted you guys to space out a little bit, but that doesn't mean that once you get to the green that you have to slam the brakes at say 3/10 behind someone. That's caused more problems than it's helped out. So if you're caught brake checking on the restart, I'm just going to park you immediately because it's caused us too many problems. As well as plowing, that's an immediate park as well. Up to 2 strikes. So even if you claim an accident, now we're doing strikes for that, just so people who keep wrecking other people get off the track, so they're not causing any more wrecks throughout the race. So if there's a plow, if you cause 2 accidents, basically you're done for the day. If you do end up getting parked, then you're going to have a strike over you for the next week. So if you get parked today, you have a strike going into next week. And if you were to cause an accident that week, then you'd be parked again. So basically, if you cause 2 accidents, you're in a pretty big hole for the next week and the next following if you can't control yourself. There should be a restart box on the front stretch. I'm going to try to find it real quick. And for restarts, the leader chooses when we go in the restart zone. They don't have to type green. They don't have to say anything in TeamSpeak or anything like that. Just whenever the leader is in the restart zone and whenever they feel like they want to go. As long as it is inside the restart zone. It's actually not on the front stretch. It's like more at the end of turn 4 here. So as long as you're in this box when you accelerate, you're good to go. If you are accelerating before or after, well, if you're accelerating before, then that's a jump on the start and you'll be forced to EOL. If the leader doesn't go in the box, then whoever's in second may accelerate as well. I will be watching all restarts, so make sure that you're not jumping them. Pit speed, I think, is like 45, maybe? Yep, it's 45. It might be line to line. That's just what I'm going to assume. Cone to cone, line to line. So make sure you're not speeding. When you're merging, you're going to merge on the backstretch and not in turn 1. I think you can get onto the track just before the little water barrier thing sticking out of the wall. And for restarts, the way that the lineup will go is cars on the lead lap, judging off their position. Then we will have cars who are taking voluntary EOLs. We will have lap down cars, and then the drivers who I have personally awarded penalties to, either for wrecking or maybe they sped on pit road or something, they're going to be starting at the very back of the field. I'm not sure if there's much over, or if there's much that I need to go over anymore. If anyone has questions, please let me know. Trophies for what awards? Oh no, no trophies. Oh yeah, congrats to Natan for winning the pool PPG Points Award, oh boy. Have to get it out of there somewhere. Shane is dedicating this race to Hulk Hogan. And if we do end up having green flag pit stops, make sure that you are letting the other drivers know that you're pitting. That way you're not just riding on the low line and you get slammed because someone didn't know that you're going to the pits. Hopefully this week goes better than all the others. We've had Wreckfest every single week without fail. I would like that to not happen anymore. Please lose your heads and don't kill anyone. Please, just don't do it. I'm doing everything that I can to prevent all the Wreckfests and stuff. Just drive smart. You got 50 laps. You don't need to, you know, win it on lap 1. 50 is white, 51 is checkered. Said it once, I shouldn't have to say it again. Well, you qualified, so it looked like you were here for it.
When are we going to race?
Alright, I don't think that there's anything else that I have to go over. So we're gonna go to race, how about at like 8:32? So I don't know if you guys need that much more practice.
Will, you got me?
Other than everything I've just said, have a fun race, everyone. I hope that it's gonna be good. It should be. If you guys can keep your heads together and not murder everyone on lap number 1. Speaking of murdering people on lap number 1, if we make it to the completion of 2 full laps, so at the end of the second lap, no more restarts. So we only get 1 restart. If there's a crash on lap 1 or 2, then we're going to restart it, but that is going to be it.
Mic check. Goss, you got me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Step forward.
And also on the start, we have a lot of Cup guys who are just watching this race, so there's going to be a lot of empty spots for the people who didn't qualify. So just move up. If there's no car in front of you, you can move up. You don't need to switch lanes or anything. Just move up in the row. Is everyone here? Anyone that has not returned from their potty break or whatever? Alright, it looks like the 84 is back. Anyone else not here that you could let me know? Or is everyone here? Alright, looks like everyone's here. We're going to race.
Good luck, Seth.
If you're a Cup driver who is here, get on and off, please, so we don't have to wait a minute for this to happen. Yeah, it isn't a race without Waluigi, you alright?
Drivers, start your engines!
If there's not a car in front of you, you can just move up in the row. You don't need to switch lanes or anything.
Eighteen's warping really bad.
'18, you're warping quite a bit. I'm gonna ask if that continues, if you could drop to the back.
But I'm at the back. Don't do that.
Yeah, 18, can you please drop to the back?
I don't think he meant spin out.
Camping around.
Oh, caution's out. Caution's out. Alright, caution's out. Slow it down carefully, please. Let's not have any more accidents.
We actually had a green flag run.
That
That's
just looked
surprising.
like a self-spin that just turned into an accident because someone had nowhere to go, so I'm not gonna give out any strikes or anything. Just be careful with the self-spins and stuff. Pits will be open. For future reference, just for all the new guys, if I don't say the pits are closed, just assume that they're open, so they are open this time.
Oh, Seth, okay. Ah, dang it. I overshot the box.
If this pace keeps up, we're gonna make the races a bit longer. I liked what I saw, even though it was only 6 laps. It's a start.
Leader is way ahead of us. Oh, never mind, he's spinning.
'20, that's a warning for you. When you're coming out of the pits, you need to be in the pit lane. You can't be driving through people's boxes. This isn't iRacing.
Oof. I wasn't here for most of the driver's meeting.
How many
Did he say
stalls?
single
How many
file
stalls
or
can you
double
drive
file?
Oh, pace speed, we're gonna do 60. You can't drive through any stalls.
I mean, like if you're Is that? Are you referring to like when you like?
I'm
when you're
referring
entering
to
or
like
leaving
getting
your
out of your.
stall?
I'm referring to leaving your stall. Don't drive on the inside of cars when you're leaving your stall.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You need to be in the actual part of the lane that you drive through.
Unless you're like the last stall.
Yeah. We still have someone on the pits, so we're not gonna go this time. It's gonna be one to go once we hit the line.
You guys restart single file, right?
Yeah, single file restarts.
Okay, that helps.
Okay, we will be going green this time. If you know that you're warping, like, and you can see it, I recommend dropping to the back. Thank you. And Cameron, I'm the one doing the calls. You don't need to make calls for me.
Carter did that.
Sorry, that's Carter.
Same 15-year-old.
Darn kids.
Same 15-year-olds every week. Do we have to type green or not?
You don't have to type green. Out.
Step 1.
Oh no, Seth. Well, that just sucked. Ah, crap. Tires are going away so bad right now. It's so loose. Ah. Seth, I'll try and keep it low for you here. Unless you want me to stay high.
Watch out, slow car in 3.
Damn it.
It's not 100% necessary to call your run into the pits, but it's just very nice to do. So I'd recommend doing that next time.
Why is the car so tight?
Like I said, Carter, it's not necessary, but it's what I wanted to happen.
Holy crap, I don't know how I saved that. God damn it.
Zach, you are lagging pretty crazily. You're popping in and out.
I'm getting it. No.
No, you're not. Nearly caused a wreck with that. Yeah, Zach, you're popping out like every couple seconds.
Coming to the white, right?
This is the checkered right now, Zach. Alright, leader has crossed the line. The race has ended. Congrats to Natan. That was actually a pretty good race. I'm proud of that. Very good fight to the finish from what I saw earlier. I already grabbed the export and everything so you can do your burnouts and all that now. That was strategy done right. All right, good job, everyone. I think we only had one caution the entire race, so now you're getting on the cup runs there. Once again, good race, everyone. Thanks to everyone who came out, all the new guys and all the regulars who
Good job,
have
Seth.
stuck with us, at least for the first 3 races. We'll be back again with Cup somewhere. I forgot where we're racing. Sonoma, I think it is, on Thursday, for all the Cup guys who are here.
Hey, Will, one thing, I don't know if you guys
Good job, Seth.
are planning
You
on using this
did
for
better
Cup
than me. You
all
stayed on the
this
lead
year,
lap, I think.
but Rockingham, this track has a little bit too much tire heat.
Yeah, we're not using it for Cup.
Definitely.
So yeah, I think that's the race, and I don't have to look at anything.
You still finished higher than me. So
I do need
good
the
job.
replays from the pole sitter and the race winner, which I think would just be Natan, so just send me a replay for that.